Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Tigers offense takes the field. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Quarterback on the keeper. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. The Seminoles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area.
And it's loose! Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Turns it on in midfield. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit soon.
Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And the defense drags him down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Noles are flying down the field. Looking to move it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs, get some pop.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams.
And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Out of the backfield, he's open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Makes his connection. Open space at the 25. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Wenke, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, When he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
The Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heel,
hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown Tigers! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
this offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after that completion. They'll try the run. Sweet cut there. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quickly complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the try is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go going deep. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Auburn! What a catch and run for 6.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To the ground with the back. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. And the Noles headed quickly to the line. He'll try it again. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. It's a draw. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
And the Seminoles will punt it away on fourth down. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Gonna run it. It's Dalton. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Keep it on the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Finds his back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. leaves it with the back. They knock him down right there.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Dialing up a second down pass play. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Auburn to the line in a hurry. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
They're getting this guy lathered up. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Dalton. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 9 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got his man downfield. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. He's looking to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He's got his man. And the catch was one thing and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Feeling some heat. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He's looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Time dwindling away as they try to put... On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Good right down the boulevard. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. The RPO fired complete to the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Noles line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle, and offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here for them.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. You hope your punter can flip the field. Couldn't do it this time as the ball is down just inside the 40. Offense set on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move, he fires. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Yeah, and it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was. Got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
And the extra point splits the uprights. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You've got to get it back.
They'll give it to him again. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hand off to the fullback. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
A lot of people in the stadium were questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the ground, it's Dalton. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Going to the run, it's Dalton. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Touchdown, Tigers! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Auburn with extra push-ups after all these points?
And Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. using the quick game. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Unloads to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And he's still running after the move. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, no! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today, and if you'll pardon the pun, the Chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia. They're trailing by 21 to NC State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the move, it's Dalton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got it in the middle, it's Dalton. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Takes his shot. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to take a shot at this DB. Snags it down the right side. And he lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner goes down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
So surprised. We have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Man, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. He's got it up to 15. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Looking for blockers. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Trying to find his man on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. Tackled, but he has a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to go up top on first down. Turns it loose. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. This time on target. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. He's got it on the run.
And after getting that completion, they've now set up fourth and goal. This is a play they need to make. It's the fourth quarter. They're down a couple of possessions. You have to come up with a touchdown here. You need to dial up your best play possible.
They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They could.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Flying out to the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Offense getting set for first down. Defense playing a bail technique. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to pass on second down. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.